city famous for its love of drama and scandal, had just witnessed an event that would keep people talking for weeks. Jasmine, a fiercely protective mother and private individual, found herself caught in a whirlwind of emotions. This moment wasn't merely another feud from Love and Hip Hop Atlanta. It was intensely personal. Jasmine was gearing up to confront one of the show's most controversial figures, Karlie Redd, and the fallout would be unlike anything anyone could have imagined. Jasmine had always taken pride in keeping her personal life separate from the public eye. The birth of her child was a joyous and intimate moment that she shared only with her closest family and friends. While she cherished her little one, she had made it very clear that she didn't want her child exposed to the public's often unforgiving scrutiny. That precious boundary was trampled one evening as Jasmine browsed through social media. Her heart sank when she stumbled upon photos of her baby private, intimate pictures she had shared with only a select few blown up all over Karlie Redd's Instagram account. The betrayal felt like a ton of bricks crashing down. Karlie Redd, known for her love of drama and self-proclaimed status as a social media mogul, had crossed a line and then some. Jasmine was overwhelmed with a mix of anger, humiliation, and heartbreak. The person she had once seen as an ally had taken something sacred and turned it into public gossip. What stung even more was Karlie's sheer audacity. Always one to stir the pot and seek attention, she had now included Jasmine's child in her ongoing drama. Jasmine couldn't let this go. She needed to protect her child, her family, and her own peace of mind. With her emotions boiling over, Jasmine realized she had to confront Karlie directly, and she wasn't about to do it quietly. She wanted everyone to know the truth. The scene was set in one of Atlanta's upscale restaurants, a familiar spot for business meetings and celebrity encounters, but that day it would serve as the stage for an unforgettable confrontation. Jasmine walked in, her presence commanding attention. Gone was her usual calm. In its place was a fiery determination. Karlie, sitting at a table and engrossed in her phone, looked up as Jasmine approached, clearly taken aback. The energy in the room shifted instantly, and Karlie's confident smirk wavered at the sight of the fire in Jasmine's eyes. "What's going on, Jasmine?" Karlie asked, trying to keep her cool, though a hint of nervousness crept into her voice. Jasmine didn't hold back. "What on earth is wrong with you, Karlie?" she exclaimed, her voice loud enough to attract attention. "How could you leak my baby's pictures online? You know better. I've worked so hard to keep him away from this chaos. And you," her voice shook with anger, "you just turned him into a spectacle for everyone to see." Karlie's expression hardened, but she sounded defensive. "I didn't mean for it to go this far," she stammered, her voice lacking assurance. "I thought—" "No," Jasmine interrupted, her tone piercing. "You didn't think. You wanted attention and drama, and you dragged my son into it." With her fists clenched, she leaned closer. "You know exactly what you did, and I won't let you twist this around. This is my son we're discussing, Karlie. You crossed the line." Karlie, clearly uneasy, attempted to justify herself. "Jasmine, I didn't mean to hurt you. I thought you'd be okay with it. The pictures were cute. It wasn't supposed to be a big deal." "A big deal?" Jasmine's voice escalated, her frustration boiling over. "You didn't bother to ask. You didn't care about my feelings. You took something private and made it public. Now I'm left to deal with the fallout while you sit there like it's no big deal." The tension hung thick in the air. Onlookers, including restaurant staff, tried to keep their distance, but the drama unfolding was impossible to ignore. Jasmine's cutting words hit hard, and Karlie's usual bravado began to crumble under the weight of the confrontation. "You've been involved in a lot of things, Karlie," Jasmine said, her voice low and fierce. "But this? This is the lowest. I will never forgive you for what you did, and I'll make sure everyone knows the truth about you." Karlie's eyes narrowed, recognizing she was trapped. For once, the tables had turned. Jasmine was in control, and Karlie had no choice but to face the consequences of her actions. "I'm sorry, okay?" Karlie finally admitted, her voice strained. "I didn't think it would come to this. If I hurt you, I'm sorry. I didn't want it to escalate." But Jasmine wasn't ready to accept it. "Sorry isn't enough," she said firmly. "You can't take my privacy and turn it into your publicity stunt. You won't get a second chance to do this again.
To confront Karlie in a public space marks a significant escalation in their feud, underscoring the intense dynamics often seen within the reality TV sphere. This encounter promised to be nothing short of unforgettable.
The
The
fallout
public
from the
setting of this
confrontation
confrontation amplifies the existing tension, morphing a social venue into a
Viewers and
battleground
critics
for
debated
deeply
who was in
personal
the right,
conflicts.
but one thing was
Jasmine's
clear.
heightened emotional
Jasmine
state
had
adds
asserted
further
herself as
gravity
a
to the
formidable
unfolding
presence.
drama. Karlie's
Her
initial
fierce love
indifference
and
stands in
protective
stark
instincts as a
contrast to
mother
Jasmine's
pushed her to
palpable
stand
anger,
up against one of the
illustrating
show's
divergent
most
approaches to
notorious
privacy
figures,
and respect.
she emerged
This
victorious.
dynamic lays bare the deeper
As for
issues
Karlie,
plaguing their
she
friendship.
was left to pick up the
Furthermore,
pieces of her
the public
tarnished
nature of their
reputation.
fallout accentuates the significant
underestimated
role of
Jasmine's
social media
strength
in
and paid
permeating
dearly
personal
for her
lives.
betrayal.
Jasmine's
For
unwavering
Jasmine, this wasn't
determination
about
to shield
seeking
her child
fame
from
or
scrutiny
engaging in petty
amplifies her
drama.
passionate
It was
response.
all about
During the
safeguarding her
emotional
child.
confrontation,
And that was a
Jasmine
battle she was ready
articulates
to
the
fight
profound
with
bond
every
between a
ounce of
mother and her
determination she
child.
had.
Her anger